Days of Our Lives spoilers, an unholy alliance. EJ and Theo forge a shocking pact. Salem, IL. In the serpentine world of Salem, where blood feuds run thicker than family ties and yesterday's enemy is tomorrow's reluctant ally, the most unexpected partnerships often yield the most explosive results. According to exclusive spoilers for the December 1st episode of NBC's Days of Our Lives, the town is about to witness a collaboration so startling it threatens to redraw the entire map of local power. The formidable E.J. Mera and the compassionate Theo Carver are joining forces. On the surface, they are a study in contrasts. E.J. Mera Dan Feuereagle, the scion of a legacy built on manipulation and ruthlessness, operates with a velvet-gloved iron fist. He is a man for whom winning is not just a goal, but a genetic imperative. Theo Carver Cameron Johnson, by contrast, represents a newer, more empathetic generation of Salemites. As the son of Abe and the late Lexi Carver, he carries a legacy of justice and integrity, tempered by his own experiences with trauma and growth. So, what cosmic shift, what desperate circumstance could possibly force these two polar opposites into the same foxhole? The answer, as it always does in Salem, lies in a tangled web of love, danger, and a shared, desperate need to protect the women they love from a common, unseen threat. The common thread, Nicole and the specter of Holly. The immediate catalyst for this unholy alliance is the fragile state of Nicole Walker, Ariane Zucker. Since the tragic overdose of her daughter, Holly, Nicole has been a ghost of her former self, teetering on the precipice of a complete breakdown. EJ, as her husband, has watched this descent with a growing sense of helpless fury. His love for Nicole is possessive and all-encompassing. Seeing her in such pain is an affront to his very nature as a provider and protector. Theo, meanwhile, has always held a deep, platonic affection for Nicole. He sees her not as a Mera asset, but as a friend in profound suffering. His recent work with the Salem PD and his own inherent decency make him uniquely positioned to see the situation with a clarity that EJ's rage and Theo's own father, Commissioner Abe Carver's, by-the-book approach might lack. Spoilers indicate that a new piece of evidence, or a dangerous lack thereof, will come to light regarding Holly's tainted drugs. The official investigation, led by Abe and Rafe, has hit a wall. But EJ, with his vast, shadowy resources, has uncovered a lead that points toward a sophisticated, new player in Salem's underworld. This isn't the work of a common dealer. This is the signature of someone organized, connected, and terrifyingly brazen. EJ cannot go to the police with this. His sources are criminal, his methods extra-legal. To involve the SPD officially would be to compromise his entire network and likely get the lead thrown out of court. He needs an inside man, but one who is agile, tech-savvy, and, most importantly, personally invested. He needs someone the police force trusts implicitly, but who is willing to bend the rules for a righteous cause. He needs Theo, a proposition in the shadows. Our sources describe the initial meeting between EJ and Theo as a masterclass in tense negotiation. It's not held in the opulent Mera mansion or the sterile police station, but in the back room of the Brady pub, a location neutral yet steeped in Salem history. EJ doesn't ask. He proposes. An insider reveals. He lays out his theory about a new drug syndicate using Salem as a test market, with Holly as a tragic, collateral damage case. He appeals not to Theo's sense of law, but to his sense of justice. The system failed Holly, EJ tells him. It is failing Nicole. Are you content to watch it fail the next vulnerable kid, or are you willing to do what is necessary to burn this entire operation to the ground? Theo is, understandably, resistant. The Mera name is synonymous with corruption in his family. Working with EJ feels like a betrayal of everything his father stands for. But the image of a broken Nicole and the chilling thought of another family suffering the same loss gnaws at him. He realizes that sometimes, to uphold the spirit of the law, one must occasionally operate outside its strictest letter. The partnership is born not from friendship, but from a shared, burning purpose. EJ provides the dark intelligence, the financial backing, and the muscle when required. Theo provides the access, the analytical mind, and the moral compass to ensure their quest doesn't turn them into the very monsters they are hunting. A clash of methods and morals. This team-up is far from smooth. Spoilers for the first week of December hint at constant, simmering conflict. In one scene, Theo wants to surveil a suspect and gather digital evidence. EJ argues for a more direct approach, intimidation and interrogation. You can't beat a confession out of everyone, EJ. Theo is heard arguing. It is a starting point, not a finishing move, EJ retorts coldly. Your way takes time. Time is a luxury Nicole does not have. Every day this filth walks free is another day she slips further away. Their investigation will lead them down a dangerous path, uncovering a network that has its tendrils in surprising places, perhaps even touching the lives of other core Salem families. They will find unlikely informants in the underbelly of Salem, from a terrified Megan Hathaway to a newly emboldened Sander Cook, who has his own complicated history with the drug trade. The ultimate question is not just if they will find the source of the drugs, but what they will do when they do. Will Theo be able to restrain EJ's thirst for vengeance? Or will EJ's ruthless methods corrupt Theo's noble intentions, leading to a moral crisis that could shatter his relationship with his father and his own self-image? The ripple effect across Salem. The EJ-Theo alliance does not exist in a vacuum. Their secret pact will send shockwaves throughout the town. Abe Carver, the commissioner, will be torn between pride in his son's initiative and horror at his chosen partner. He will suspect something is amiss when Theo begins acting secretively, creating a painful rift between father and son. Rafe Hernandez, as police commissioner, Rafe will be immediately suspicious of any collaboration between a Carver and a Dimera. He will see it as a security breach and a personal betrayal, potentially launching his own investigation into their activities. Nicole Walker, unaware of the dangerous game being played on her behalf, Nicole's journey toward healing will be complicated by the secret. If and when she discovers the truth, will she see it as an act of love or a dangerous manipulation? The Dimera legacy. This move solidifies EJ's position as a new kind of Dimera patriarch. He is not teaming up with a rival for corporate gain, but with a moral man for a deeply personal crusade. It's a fascinating evolution of his character, blurring the lines between villain and anti-hero.